All right, guys, we're going to take a look at chapter 4. This is going to be part 2. So remember we talked about chapter 4 being composing and decomposing numbers 1 to 10. So let's go ahead over here and take a look at 6. So remember I showed you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically right here we broke it down and showed different ways we can separate 6. So we can do 1 and how many over here? We have 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can do 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4. We can do 3 and what other number? 3 and 3. Then we can keep going. We can move 1 over there. We can do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2. Then of course we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. And then if we move all of them over here, we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 0. So for the number 7, so let's see, let's make sure we have enough over here. Let's see. Okay, so for the number 7, you want to do the same thing. So if we had, I'm just going to actually throw out. Let's see if we can, let's say if I have 2 over here, right? If I have 2 over here, how many is over here to equal 7, right? It looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can break 7 down into 2 and 5. What if we have 4 over here? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many are over here? It's gonna be 3. What if we have 1 over here? How many do we have over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 and 6. What if we have all 7 over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have how many over here? 0. What if we have, I think we've maybe done, okay, let's see, 1, 2, 3, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know it's really hard to kind of think about this when you don't have like the manipulatives in front of you, but I want you guys to like do your best. So I think that what we should do, let's see. All right, let's take a look at 8, and maybe, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's break 8 down. How did I break 8 down right here? Right? So if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we want to put some right here and some right here. One way that we can decompose 8 is to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4. All right? Now, can you tell me maybe a different way to break down the number 8? If I've got my 8 connecting cubes up there, what would be a different way I could break down the number 8 besides 4 and 4? What if I put 1 right here? How many is going to go on this side? What's the other number? Can I break 8 down into 1 and what other number? To answer that question, you'd come up here and you'd count those cubes. So it's going to be 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 and 7. Now, I'm going to challenge you to see the other different ways that you can break down the number 8, but let's bring it down here to the number 9. All right, so think about if I did, let's see, I'm going to put 5 right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So if I put 5 right here, what's the other number that I can break down the number 9 into? To figure out that number, you want to count whatever cubes you have left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can break down 9 into 5 and 4. Now, what if I did, let's do this. Let's see. Now, what if I just put 2 right here? What's the other number that I break 9 down into? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 9 can also be broken down into 2 and 7. And now finally, there's more ways. Trust me, there's plenty of ways to break down the number 9 into. But now I think that what I'm going to do to make it easier since we know that when we stack all of my cubes up all together, it equals 10, this will be kind of fun to kind of break these down and see how you can show 10 in different ways, how you can show to compose and decompose 10 in different ways. So let's see. All right, so I've got my 10 stick. Bear with me here, guys. So if I break it into, let's do like this, right? All right, so this is fun when we get to 10 because basically you can just take your column of cubes that are all stacked together and break them into different, break them only into 2, but break them down into different sizes, and that'll help you show the different ways that you can compose and decompose. So right in here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we have 6 right here, that leaves us with how many over here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can break down 10 into 6 and 4. Do you guys remember we would use these cubes, and I'm gonna flip this over. All right, perfect. All right, we would use these cubes, and I would write 10 up on the board, right? Let's say if I wrote 10 right here, and then we would write all the different ways that we could decompose 10. We would say, okay, if I had 1 as my first number, 1 and what was the other number? If I have, let's see, all of my cubes, right? If I have 1, and let's see, oh, here we go. It's hard to do with one hand. 1 and what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? So 9 is my second number, and then I would say 2, and if I take one more from over here, if I had 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we would keep going, and we would say 3, and so if I take 1 from here, oh, I just grabbed 2. No. Let's see. Right? And if I put one more over there, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3 and 7. Then we had 4. And so I need to put 4 over here. So I take this one, slide it over here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Then we had 5. Oh, I keep breaking them off in 2s. Let's see, 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. And then how many do we have over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 and 5. So you can keep going and just slide a cube over there every single time and show all the different ways that you can compose and decompose the number 10, which is a lot of ways if we compare it to the first video where we only did, like when we had the number 1 and it was only one way that we could decompose and compose. So this is just a little review for you guys, and we'll go deeper into this and it'll help us add and subtract later on. Bye.